Hey everybody, welcome to another review. This time it's of the Medicom Mafex Suicide Squad Joker version. Suit version? No. It's Mafex Suicide Squad Joker, the suit version. So yeah, let's get started on it. First and foremost, as usual, Mafex is usually constantly plagued with delays and QC problems. There are not a lot of QC problems here. At least I don't think so. It could just be mine. It could be one off. Pretty sure if you watch someone else, they may or may not have an issue. So you may want to look out for that. But overall, other than the delays, I don't have any issues with the figure. But we're going to get into what the figure is actually about. First and foremost, I want to start by saying you actually get the same paint job on the hands and the face as you did the previous one because they're aiming to match it. Because considering they want one to be more of a set. Like if you buy this and you buy the previous Joker, you get a good and complete Joker. Which is incentive to buy because, you know, that's how it goes instead of just giving you one complete one. Now, the face is actually really nice. I don't know if you guys can see, but this one tends to have scars in the face. And you can pop the head on and put it on the other one. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, it's really nice. I think it's a very decent sculpt. The hair is a nice 2 different shades of green, which is light green in the front and light green in the back. And in the middle being met with highlights of a darker green. It's really nice. The tattoos are still evident on the neck. You can't see it on the chest for obvious reasons. They are on the hands, so you don't have to worry about it whether or not it's there. It's actually all there. Now, in terms of articulation and what this figure carries, let me fix the focus. Sorry about that. And what the figure carries is actually pretty decent in terms of what you get for a figure, especially one being at $55-$60. Pretty much you're gonna get what you're gonna get, which is standard rotation. It's not double jointed, but it goes up far enough so that way it allows you on a ball joint that it has to go all the way up and around. So you can actually do stuff like this. The ab crunch goes pretty far forward. It rotates side to side. There is both a bottom and a top swivel. So you get the basis of the figure. Just like the previous one, it can, you know, get down enough range to do what you need to do. The arms can go backwards, they go forward. Like I said, they're on a ball joint. Now, as far as the lower torso goes, you get the drop down leg method. It can go forward. It's not double jointed, but it gets pretty much good enough. It has ankle pivot to go left and right, and it also has toe pivot. So you get the basis of a figure, but what happens is with Mafex is that sometimes it gets lost in translation about what's going on with the figure, and joints will pop off, or it'll be the bad joint, or the plastic will be too soft. I can honestly say I don't have any issues with my Joker so far. That can always change from stress of using the figure, or I haven't played with something or found it yet, but I personally haven't found any. Now, the one thing you want to always worry about Mafex, like I said, is the joints. As you can see, my hand fell off in the review. That's because it's really easy to slide off the pegs. The hands are universal, so it works with both Jokers. You don't have to worry about that. But one thing I want to point out with this Joker that's different is that you get the rings on the hand, on the left and the right hand. The previous Joker actually didn't come with that. Not the rings on the hand, if I believe. And I'm going to double check because I have him here. So no, he doesn't have the rings. Not on any of the hands that I'm seeing right now. So that's pretty cool. So you actually do get a separate set of hands that are different. You know, you can want to swap it, put it on the other Joker, you can. If not, that's totally fine. Now, as far as accessories go, this Joker actually has something that's really cool that I'm going to get into actually first before I go over anything else. Is that you get this nice upper torso for the previous Joker, so you could do like he's in the Asylum. Now, this is pretty much a solid, almost like a statue piece, while you get neck articulation here, and you can actually swap the heads. So they basically are getting you another head. Another head, not another. Wow, silly me. So this one's actually really nice. As you can see, it looks like he's screaming, looking on in agony, pain, or just being, you know, the Joker. So that is what it is. You can pop the head right on. You can pop the other head on. You can actually take one of the other heads. I'm going to fix this. So you can actually take the screaming head, pop this off, and put it on this one. Now this one actually looks a lot better on this one. I like this a lot. So what's really cool is, I'm going to back you up for a second, and we're going to take out the other Joker. And just in case you don't know what you're doing or you're scared, these actually pop out really easy. You don't have anything to worry about. The jacket comes right off. You pop out the upper torso, move everything out of the way, and you just save the legs. You take the legs, you pop it into the peg joint, and voila. Now you have straight jacket Joker. And like I said, this looks pretty cool because it looks like you can actually do some fun with it. You can swap heads. You actually get an alternative head. And now you have him pretty much locked up as an inmate, which is pretty cool. I actually like this a lot. I think this is a great feature that they had with it. So enough about that. Back to the suit version of Joker. Now this suit version Joker actually has something different from the other one. At first I thought they gave you the same cane. This being the cane from the first release one. I thought they came with it. But it turns out they give you more like a pimp cane for the suit version of Joker. Which is pretty cool because at least they're showing attention to detail and just the little things. Like they just giving you different stuff. I think that's pretty cool. So aside of the pimp cane, you still get his pistol. So now you technically have 2 pistols to do what you want. You can dual weld. You can do things like that. It's Joker's special gun from the Suicide Squad movie. And then they also give you the rifle. Again, I am not good with guns, so I don't know what this is. But they do give you a rifle to pretty much show you that, you know, I think this is from the bank robbery scene, if I remember correctly. So you have the golden gun that he uses. It's really cool. So along with the hands you see on Joker, you actually get 2 closed fists. And like I said, these ones have the rings. So I don't know why my focus is off. So these ones have the rings. You actually get the hand for holding the cane. This is just one hand that they give you for the cane, but you can also use it as a double for a pointing finger, which is also pretty cool. This is the hand for holding the cane. It's just in hand to be in static. And then you get the gun hands. This is what Raspberry Chainsaw will call the pew pew hands. So yeah, really cool. Then, as usual, you get the tattoo over face hand. And then you get the special one that covers the face. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, this is the one that holds the assault rifle. And the opposite hand for when you hold it with 2 hands. So that's all the hands you get. Now, the other thing is that the Mafex stuff seems to be more in scale with domestics as opposed to being in scale with other imports. So I'm going to show you guys what that's like. I'm going to stand him up straight as possible. Then I'm going to compare him with some other scales. And I don't know why today my focus is off, and it's pretty weird. But before I keep comparing with other scales, I'm going to show him with the Mafex Harley. Then I'm going to show him next to the SHF Suicide Squad Harley. So as you can see, she's the smallest of the 3. She's coming in the middle. Joker's obviously still tallest. And she has on heels. So she's still technically small, but it works out. So I'm going to take her away. Oop, and then Joker fell. So this is also Joker compared to the SHF Deadshot. For those who want to know. So he's a little bigger. This is him compared to a normal size Legend. So like I said, they're more in scale with domestics than they are with other imports. So they range around the scale of actual 6-inch. This is him next to a Mezco figure. The Frank Castle, which is like my go-to because I always have him on display. So as you can see, pretty nice. And this is him. Before I forget, this is him next to his SHF suit counterpart. So as you can see, he's actually much taller, and the other one is actually much smaller. Before anyone asks me that, before I forget. And this is him just next to an SHF of another scale. So this one is a custom-made one, but it still stands around 5.5 inches. And as you can see, he's still much taller than my Kit Bash. But overall, I literally like this Joker a lot. I don't have issues with it falling apart or pieces falling out. Like I said, the hands and the pegs slide off easy because the hands are universal. I really like that. If you were waiting for a good suit Joker, or you just love the Joker and you want to complete the one that you got from the purple jacket version, I think this is a really nice completion to the figure. It holds together really well. And it looks like Mafex is trying to actually get it together and be cohesive with what they're putting out. And I hope it stays consistent. And I really do hope it stays consistent because I want to see Deadshot do really well. The Harley was pretty good. The Joker's pretty good. But the problem is they seem to fall apart here and there, especially with like Wonder Woman and Superman. It's just flimsy and floppy and just sloppily put together. So that's something to worry about. In the meantime, and yes, he does come with a stand. Pretty much all Mafex figures come with a stand. But I want to make sure I don't miss out on that. As usual, guys, hope you're being good. I hope you drink your water. I pretty much hope I covered everything. And at the end, hope you enjoy the music that I've learned to add. Shout out to Shozen, who gave me these cool lo-fi beats. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And be good, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Later.